Good morning, everybody. Yo, yo, yo. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hope you're all doing well this morning. We are back in the mines, as per the expectation. We are digging as per usual. Our screen gotten a little bit bigger, so that's been kind of nice. And we're back to, chilling out. This mouse, it's too good. And we're out here digging up our trading hall like we were last time. Gotta keep building it as best we can. And tearing all this up. We're gonna continue to work on this big old base that I've been building. Let's pop all this down. There we go. Problem for another day now. But yeah, so we are back. We're going to be continuing our dig of the big great base that we've been trying to pull out, so ain't going to be too bad, thankfully. And then later we'll be carving out the entirety of the other wings while we kind of contemplate what we want to do with all the space we're going to have. We're gonna have lots of space, gonna be honest with y'all. We are expecting a massive kind of design, and my goal is to have this turn into a full stronghold as we kind of build. So, lots of work to do, but it's gonna be well worth it. And then I figured out what I'm gonna do for the colony. I am going to build it underground, I think. Which I think will add a lot to, make it a little more interesting shaped and such. But first, we gotta dig all of it out, and then we'll dig out the layers above it, and then hopefully we'll be able to get a nice little design going and get the system I've been wanting to get going for our not only trading but our resource gathering. So there's our first haul. We do also need to do a bunch of sugarcane work today, which is something we're going to do once I head back up there after we've dug for a little bit, because I want to give the sugarcane a chance to grow. And we're finally going to put some roofs on some of the houses that we have upstairs and get the storage all hopefully set up. And yeah, we're going to hopefully make this completely self-sufficient, a full system, which you'll see as time kind of goes on and as we build it. Let's continue to light up the area though. And there ain't much left to dig, thankfully, for this section. Who just PM'd me? The bear's slightly off center. Fair. Yo, Cheston.
Hey, what's up?
I just started streaming for the morning.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
I got the thing.
Getting my Minecraft in, digging out a hole again. You know, what everyone loves watching people do on Minecraft.
I mean, actually, yeah, more or less.
I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe people will get into it and I'll get a bunch of viewers eventually. I'm looking. So this morning I've been doing nothing but working on getting all the D&D stuff done, like getting all of it loaded and downloaded. And so yesterday I spent like 2 hours uploading the entirety of the Black Hair Company playlist, and then realized I didn't title it right, so all the episodes are chaotically listed. So now I get to go and delete them all and then re-upload them, because I don't want to rename them individually. It was quicker just to rename my files.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the good news, I did come up with a design for the thumbnail. Let me send that to you real quick. I think you'll get a good kick out of it.
Maya has put their 2 cents in about the
I imagine she still hates that bear.
They said the bear is slightly off center.
I did that on purpose, can confirm.
I figured because of the arms, because if it was straight in the center, it wouldn't look centered anyway.
There's the Black Hair Company logo.
Okay, I'm feeling it.
Yep. I mean, seeing as the series is already over, the only thing we have left is Voss's little thing going on. It really comes down to whether the players want to continue, though. So.
Well, other than rolling for a few things, I already know everything I want to do with Voss.
Yeah, and we'll have that session probably today because I'm going to be doing a bit of work on the lore anyways, so after my stream. So, gotta get more working on those Goliaths. Which I've got to get those episodes uploaded too. I finally got everything titled now that I'm just downloading, and I'm going through TBA now trying to get that downloaded since it's another shorter playlist. I'm not looking forward to downloading Grim Legacy though, because it's gonna take me a week or two. Because so many of those episodes were manually uploaded, which means they're massive files.
And for later, here's this. It was released 5 minutes ago. I know you like Fable.
Which one? Oh, yeah. I love listening to Berserk music, so...
I just know you like Fable songs, so...
Oh, that's true. Yeah, no, I do, and I do listen to a lot of it while I'm working, so... I was going to tell you, so I finally decided what I'm going to do with the subscriber count. So from here on, for the near future, I'm going to, every subscriber is going to get to put a D&D character into the world for the lore. Totally not because I got tired of coming up with names. Character ideas. So, those people you got on the subscriber count are going to get free characters put up to them. So...
means I get to make a weird character for the world. Oh, this will be fun.
Yep. Just send me the character sheet or send me the name and general backstory, and I'll put them into the world somewhere.
Yeah, I just need to know what age. I have to build the character different depending on where they are. So.
I mean, that's up to you as far as it goes. I mean, as long as it doesn't interfere with any of the lore already written, that's fine.
I'll build something.
Yeah, just toss it my way and I'll look at it. Oh, man. The joys of digging out. So I figured out what I'm going to do with my base. I'm going to build this massive trading hall and then put my base in the center square. And then build out the colony. Because I've got mine colonies on this mod pack. So I'm going to do a full dwarven underground colony if I can. Which is going to be fun because I got to figure out how to get bees down here. So.
I have been there, done that.
Yeah. I'm not. This is going to be interesting.
I remember being the bee guy on the server.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of rough.
No, so I used to have a base that was on server with some friends.
Mm.
That was like over 100 blocks underground.
Jesus.
And we were getting kind of animal down there, so that we never had to leave because the idea was to be a self-sustaining base. I had to get bees down there.
Oh no.
That was an adventure.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I mean in vanilla mod pack or vanilla you can't even use leads on them. I don't think.
You can, but they will break them after a certain distance. You have to re-lead them before they can run away.
So what? You just wait till they got in their honeycombs and then Silk touched it and walked off?
I didn't have silk touch at the time.
Oh, ouch.
So far underground, we had set up in a more open room a bee area with flowers, and we had a hive. Because if you bring them all the way down there, and then someone breaks and you lock them in a room, and someone breaks the original hive, they will re-nest.
Yeah.
So I locked them in this room, but it took me a good couple hours just to get them down there, because I had to make a giant stairway going down in a giant open area, because if I didn't, they'd keep killing themselves in the walls in the normal way down.
Lord. Yeah, no, thank you.
Because it was a ladder. It was a one-block ladder that went straight down, led all the way down to the bottom.
Oh,
so they die.
Yeah, it's a little rough. And you can't. Can you minecart a bee?
No idea.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I think it'll kill itself half the time in the minecart.
That would make sense, yeah.
Because it's so small.
It's also a bee in a minecart, so yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Fair enough. Huh. Okay. I mean, can't be the worst thing to deal with though, as far as it goes. See, for me, I think parrots and such would be a little more difficult.
I never had to get a parrot down there because there was no benefit.
Oh, that's fair.
I mean, like I tamed one and it followed me down there, but that kind of just happened on its own.
God, that reminds me. So back when I was in high school, I used to play on this massive faction server for Minecraft, where I was known apparently by the moderators for not only being difficult as per usual, but also doing a bunch of lore writing for the server. And me and our buddy Ogane Kapowie, and I can't remember who the other guys were. We decided we'd go like a million blocks from spawn, and we headed out and trying to find a place where we could claim base and build up our base up. And so we ran off to this far off area. I mean, it was an RPG server at the time, and we found a small little mountain, and we just started digging. And so I got on, and we dug out our first massive Minecraft like base. It was the first one I ever done on the ground. That's when I got into the whole dwarven stuff. And we just built a huge library, like had a whole thing for all the notable people who played on the server, and it was massive. We managed to keep it hidden for like, I think, a year and a half. We had the biggest base on the server, but since it was all underground and there was very little above ground that you could see, no one found us. Till I decided to build an obsidian wall because we'd finished the underground portion, and then we got raided by a bunch of people. I was like, fuck. We actually ended up having such a cool base, though, that we actually got a couple of the raiders to join our group. So, it was well worth. But, oh man. I will never forget that massive design that we did.
So, I listened to the New Guts one. That one. So while Divide, the Pressure song, was about his sadness, this one's more his grief and anger.
Okay.
Over everything that happened. Really good song. But it's more about how he felt betrayed by,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's his
fair.
betrayal and his...
That's fair. I mean, generally that makes sense given, you know, how that whole thing worked. Given, Guts has one of the worst general backstories overall, so... I just realized I'm gonna have a hard time figuring out where the end... Oh, no, I won't, because I can see it on the menu.
He's the poster child. If grief doesn't break you, it's gonna make you stronger.
Yeah, bro had a rough life. Jesus.
I can't think of many characters who had a rougher life than Guts.
There are a few enemies I can think of.
There's a few, but there's very few.
But not in a similar setting, though.
No, very different settings.
I know there's one that's really like they make a lot of AMVs about the kid who comes back from like a supposed summer vacation. Has got all those scars all over his body and bruises and shit from being abused. I can't remember what the name of the series was, but I know it's supposedly like him going off to a military training camp where they're trying to indoctrinate him. I have to look into it. But I find a lot of those like paired AMVs paired with the Berserk ones, so. God, having a mini-map is just fan-fucking-tastic. This is amazing. So much easier to dig everything out through this way. Yeah, last time I streamed this last weekend, it was funny. So I was like crying for diamonds for like a week trying to, or like for 4 or 5 sessions of running through here. Couldn't find anything. And literally the first couple blocks I'm digging in here, I find like I think we found like 8 diamonds. So, you know, that was fantastic. It's great, but at least I've got the Cover Me in Diamonds achievement now.
Yeah.
So we got that going for us. Also, I read the latest How to Be a Villain. It's getting so much better. I love how this is going.
The direction he's taking.
Yeah. I'm very curious to see how this is gonna end up. So it's gonna be badass once it gets done. Because, I mean, from what they announced, the fucking forced event is going to be in the middle of the tournament, so...
Well, no, it's going to be the day after the first day of the tournament, and the tournament's going to last months.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So they're only going to do this opening round, and then they're going to be on the forced mission.
That's a good way to do it. I also like his new outfit. I think it looks better for the villain build he's going for, and for the god he has.
The Phantom of the Opera BS.
Because think about it, like, no one's going to suspect that, so it kind of works out.
No, and even seeing, like, half his face, no one's gonna, because he's so average looking, no one's gonna... He's just some dude with black hair.
Exactly, and it just pisses everyone off, which is even better because, you know, angry people are stupid people.
Also, that book skill he got is insane.
Oh yeah, the ability to write books and stuff like that, and how his fucking skills go up the more he reads.
Yeah.
300 pages.
A 200 stat boost to 3 different stats just for reading books every day?
Yeah, that would be real easy to do. Not even gonna lie.
He seems like the type that likes reading anyway.
I don't know. I don't think that. I do think, though, that he is the type who's going to commit himself to anything that'll give him the advantage. And honestly, reading in his situation isn't a bad thing given the world they're in.
Dude, I would commit myself to reading the same book every day if it gave me a +5 stat boost to 3 stat.
That's fair.
I would read the same book a million times. I don't care.
Well, yeah, it doesn't say it, but they did have a page requirement. That was the main thing.
Yeah, you just have to find a book big enough for the page requirement.
And honestly, I mean, now the question comes down to, can he buy casual books that don't give him any, like, aren't skill books? Which I would imagine, because they can buy food and stuff like that, so there's got to be some basic amenities.
Necessities, so I would imagine the library could sell. They're probably really cheap, too, because they don't do anything.
Mm-hmm. I just realized I'm almost out of torches. Oh, shit. Oh, please. Oh, this is the one that blows up. Ow. Fuck.
Oh, yeah. What's funny is I can think of 2 characters with worse backstories than Guts, but the problem is we never see them beyond the age of 12, so we don't know if their story keeps sucking after the age of 12.
That's very true. Oh, God.
Because I think of Killua Zoldite.
Mm-hmm.
Because his was just... fuck.
Yep, no, that sounds about right. Oh.
He almost died, like, every year of his life. Being tortured.
Oh, shit. Well, I fell. Yeah, no, it's gonna be, I mean, that's the thing, though. Just because Guts had he had a very unique bad backstory, though. That's the whole thing. Oops, nope, wasn't supposed to.
The worst thing that happened to him happened when he was an adult.
True.
Like, it was real bad when he was a kid, but it was so much worse when he was an adult and he got betrayed and everything.
Especially by the woman he had fallen for and everything like that.
The one he'd fallen for and the man he trusted more than anything.
Mm-hmm. I need torches, surprisingly. Okay, well, time to make some.
Probably be useful.
Yeah, it does help when lighting shit up. I even brought trees down here so I wouldn't have to go back upstairs for a while, and I totally forgot about that. Do I actually have any coals, now the question? Because I have a lot of silk touch, and I could filter for coal, but I'm lazy. I may have... Oh, I think I'm using all of it in my furnaces, actually. Yeah, it's much easier just to steal it. Oh, man. But, no, I'm looking forward to seeing where the this whole arc is going to go, because I think it's going to get more and more interesting the longer, or as far as him getting more of these weird random skills that he's finding. Because, I mean, to be fair, the breakdancing skills are a very interesting way of building his character.
Like, on one hand, his fighting style is going to be weaker than people that specialize in actual fighting. But on the other hand, no one's going to be used to his fighting style when they fight him.
But a rapier, I'm going to be honest, that weapon does complement people who can dance. That's why typically people who used it were considered like gentlemen, you know, that men who did dancing.
Saying, like, fighting-wise, he's so much weaker than people that use actual fighting styles.
Oh, that's fair.
But his fighting style is just so weird that no one knows how to fight against it.
Yeah, that is true.
Who's ready for your person to start doing the tango around you while they stab you?
I mean, hey man, you know, where I grew up, salsa was real common.
I would say, I feel like that's a weird fighting style to use.
Shit. Listen, man, you know, you don't know what I grew up with.
I do, because you talk about it a lot.
I don't tell you guys most of the stories, to be fair. Can't tell you most of the stories, to be fair, actually. It's more accurate. The trading hall is coming together so nicely. Oh yeah, I gotta go do the sugarcane farm thing real quick. I just remembered that would actually be useful to get done beforehand. Do I have a bucket? Oh, I do, cool. Alright, let's get this thing taken care of real quick, because I need to go get the rest of the sugarcane taken care of. Because I need, I don't know, like a stack of lecterns to do what I'm going to do. So. It's so dark. Why is it always nighttime when I come up? What is this?
Because, ew.
Yeah, I know, right? Alright. Ugh. Get my hands all fixed up there. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. It's not too bad for a growth, but I definitely could use more. Once I have the base set up, then it'll be time to do all of the achievement hunting, and that's going to be the most interesting part. That'll be when we pull the big viewers. Whee! So much sugarcane. I've just come up with it. I finally have a use for all of that dirt I've dug up. I'm going to be able to finally get in here and tear a lot of this down. Okay.
It's time to flatten the world. Let's do this.
Yep, I'm like trying to make sure I'm even. There we go. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I need a massive... I just need more sugarcane. That's what's going to come down to. And I know I'm going to need tons of it as I go on, so... It's just one of those good resources. Well, hey, at least I'm not, you know, digging underground now. There's sunlight.
We're doing the opposite. Placing things above ground.
Yep, there we go. Until I have to tear it all down because my base is going to pop all the way up to the surface.
Nah, we don't think about that.
I mean, I don't.
Exactly.
And I could do an auto sugarcane farm, but I don't know if I want to set it up yet. I feel like doing the redstone stuff will be better once I have the base built. Oh, man.
Miss my auto seaweed farms.
God, I was talking to, what was it, Trend the other day, and he was telling me, he's like, hey, can we do the Origin servers, or Origin stuff next time we do a server? Or,
yeah, he told me how he wanted to do that.
Yeah, and I was like, or he asked me, he's like, hey, can we do this? And I was like, yeah, when we get the server up next, you know, but it won't be for a while, because we're, you know, all kind of, most of us aren't really playing Minecraft right now, so, and the server hasn't really been, or we haven't been paying for any servers, so, while I'm saving up for college and stuff like that, so, but he was like, okay, as long as we can do it once we get the thing back up. I was like, alright, yeah, that's fine. Because I think we were going to do 1.19 first, but I don't know if the Origins mod will be compatible at the time.
No idea, but I know what he wants to do. He wants to do a custom Origin, and he basically just wants to be Gura.
Who's Gura?
VTuber.
Okay. Doesn't really answer my question here.
She's a really popular shark VTuber.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she's like the shortest of all the VTubers.
Is she, wait, like, does she have her confirmed hideout or something like that?
No, her model is just really small.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, damn, alright.
I think her model is like 3.5 foot, 4 foot tall.
I mean, I think I've seen her on, like, Twitch highlights a couple times. I've never really paid attention because I'm not a big fan
Definitely
of the
have
VTubers.
met me through Gura before.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not big on the VTuber stuff these days, so I think there's like 3 of them I actually pay attention to any of their content. And one of them's because I get it because I watch it when I'm stoned for some weird reason. And it's that damn bunny group. It's like, I can't.
Pupa or whatever?
Yeah, yeah.
Why do you still watch this?
Because when I'm high, for some reason, they're entertaining as all hell. So, you know, it's just part of it. Also, you thought the wheat farm was unnecessarily big?
No.
I am about to make that even far worse. Here, let's just topple this down neatly.
I realized.
Listen, man, I'm known for my big fucking builds. That's what I do.
And they're evil, I know.
Yeah, just wait till you see the dwarven base I'm gonna build. Because Because I honestly don't think there's 64 books I need to trade for with the librarians. I'm just building it because it's fun. Okay, let's pop all these down, and then we'll reshape the land a little bit better. I mean, at least I'm getting seeds out of it, you know, because I desperately needed those. The big thing is I need to get a cow cooker coming out next. I think that might be the first redstone farm I actually put together on this world. Just so I don't have to deal with collecting leather, because I'm tired of going in and mass slaughtering the cows and having to breed them. It's going to be so much quicker if I can just get something auto-farmed for that. Although I think there is a librarian trade that lets you just trade straight for bookshelves, and then you can just break those, so... And I think if you can get looting on your axe, you get more books, but I can't remember. Okay. Alright, got that cleared out. Let's start evening the land out. Yep. Oh, yeah. Gotta make it all at least look pretty. Okay, there we go. So then this goes to here. We'll run some water under here in a minute. Because I can do water here. And I think... No, that won't. I don't know if that'll count. We'll find out. Let's do that, because it's going to bother me otherwise. There we go. Alright, now time to tear all this up and make it grass, and then we're ready to roll with some sugarcane planting. Ah, the joys of farming. At least it's not my river of wheat. Nothing will ever compare to the size of that farm. It was so great.
Still hate it.
It's because you kept harvesting it. I don't know why.
Because I needed the seeds.
I mean, that's fair, but... I never once harvested that farm, fully. Like, after it was fully built, I didn't even bother anymore. Oh, thank you for not being Sevtic and auto-planting. I hated that so much. Alright. More of that elder wood that I'm not going to use for anything besides building later. That's fine. Let's go empty the inventory. We're going to have to fill... Oh, that's going to suck. I'm going to have to fill in the water, too. To make this farm more efficient. I think to do an efficient sugarcane farm, it's like every other block you need to, like, fill, or have water in. I think that's the efficient build, but I can't remember. Let's toss that in there. Those can go in there. The rest goes somewhere else. Yeah, let's go toss these in the chest so I don't unorganize things and forget about it. Okay. Alright, some granite to toss away, some wood, and some coal that I've just randomly got that I'm going to toss in here for the time being. Alright, time to get to work. Stronger now. Oh man, gotta love that sugarcane. Alright. Oh, it's every 2 blocks is what I think I had it set up to, so... Well, here for this, I'll just do it every other one. Right, let's get down in here and fill all this crap up. So what do you got planned for the day?
I mean, I'm going to Borderlands in a little bit.
Oh, nice. Gonna continue to work hard on Borderlands all day? Grinding out those levels?
My goal is to be higher level than Wolf by tomorrow.
Holy shit. That's a bit much.
Nah.
Cause damn, that's gonna be a lot. Alright.
It'll be fun.
Doop. Boop. Boop. Oh man, I've got to do fucking math over here now. Some of this is going to be a little wonky for the time being. There we go. I'm going to have a little fish apparently. Okay, well there you go, buddy. That's going to be so wonky. Someone's going to be so mad in the comments. We'll leave that there for now. Actually, that'll work. Boop. There. Okay, there we go. There's that. There's that. That'll have to do. God damn. Alright, let's get all this water, or this stuff down. Hopefully I'll have enough sugar cane to do a full farm and not have to continue to come back up here, but we'll see. Oh, there's the first episode for the YubTub.